Welcome to Vibrant ThangZ. I'm Najah, and today I want to dive a little deeper into Egyptian yoga, or Tjef Neteru Sema Paut, the movements with the gods and goddesses, because this system of yoga is so much more than mimicking what you see in Egyptian temples and the hieroglyphics. So, this practice was developed by Dr. Muwada Ashby and Karen Ashby. But I was trained and certified by Unc Aku in 2018, and his teachings took this journey of mine to a whole new level. The purpose of this yoga system is all about transformation. Egyptian yoga is rooted in the wisdom of our ancestors and is designed to awaken what we call Black genius. Now, what is Black genius? Black genius is the ability to make uncommon connections. It's a stream of consciousness that flows through the past, present, and future of our people. You know what they say, history repeats itself, carrying the power to reshape our reality. In day-to-day life, it's about recognizing the genius in small things, like how things in your family, like your grandma's wisdom of herbal remedies, are now trends today. Or unifying spaces like herbal shops or barber shops that create a space for us to network, educate, and come together, and each one teach one in these places. These everyday connections are much like the ancient wisdom of Egypt, where simple elements have really big meanings and potential for growth for our community. An example of an uncommon connection that we discussed in class is the dollar bill and the sacred number 13. The dollar bill contains 13 stars and hidden symbols that represent alchemy. This is hidden in plain sight. This is just one example of how ancient wisdom of Egypt still influences our modern world. Also, the pyramids are aligned with the stars and incorporate sacred geometry. And that's still a concept that is influenced by our architecture today and in nature. We see it everywhere. These patterns remind us that everything in the universe is connected, just as the ancient Egyptians understood alignment between physical and spiritual realms. These things are still incorporated today. We might not talk about them, but they're there in plain sight. Let's not forget about Ma'at. Her principles of balance and harmony are reflected in modern concepts of justness and fairness, whether it's in legal systems or how we strive to live in a balanced life today. We have, the 42 laws of Ma'at. Ancient wisdom is not just about the past. It's a living legacy that continues to shape the world we live in today. So, by practicing Egyptian yoga, we tap into this ancient knowledge and bring it into our modern lives. And it helps us recognize the deeper links between ourselves, the community, and the universe. By practicing this ancient art, we also recognize unity and are able to cultivate self-love because we're pouring into our cups by staying consistent in this practice that gives us energy. This practice is based on the Asarian Resurrection, and that's an ancient tale that symbolizes transformation and self-realization. The power of the story isn't in the narrative, but it's in how we apply the lessons and resurrect our mindset. As we learn about these concepts, we're able to move through the chaos in our everyday life and make better choices. In the system of yoga, we reenact that story in the phases, and we use our creative power to awaken our consciousness. But there's a beautiful thing to it as well. Egyptian yoga meets you where you are. It's a system of yoga that's for all levels. We can do it on a spiritual journey, slow and intentional movements with heavy breathing and meditative, or we can do it as a workout. We could heat up the room and move through the postures with repetition, or we could hold certain postures for as long as we can to really get the knowledge from that. And the heat just kind of mimics the climate of Africa. The certification process was 100 days of Tjef Neteru Sema Paut. I did 100 days of journaling, and we were all paired up with a partner. We did 100 days of self-reflection based on the laws of Ma'at, and we incorporated the elements of air, water, and raw foods into our diet and made sure we had plenty of sunshine. We also refrained from sexual activity during this time, mostly so we can conserve and redirect that powerful energy towards our spiritual growth. One of the biggest lessons I learned during the certification process from Uncle Ku is about commitment. Commitment is the key to transformation, whether it's in yoga, business, relationships, or in life. Just staying committed, even when the initial excitement is gone. You got to remember your reasons why. And this is what shapes the manifestation of our reality. Now, what I love most about Egyptian yoga is that it doesn't force change. It kind of guides you. You grow at your own pace. And over time, you'll look back and you can see just how much you've evolved. It's not about physical flexibility. It's more about mastering yourself and transforming the world around you. Because when you upgrade and elevate yourself, so does the things around you. People around you are going to either have to vibrate up or vibrate out of your life. Connecting with Egyptian yoga offers all of that. And trust me, staying committed to this practice is worth every moment. Because if you can stay committed to this, what you will be pouring into yourself, you will be able to be consistent in other things in your life as well. So I hope you are able to join me on the practice. Let me know what you think. And let's take a deep breath together. If you have any questions or want to learn more, just hit me up, drop a comment, and I'll be more than willing to help explain anything else. All right, ciao for now. Can't wait to see you guys again.